So I went vegan recently. Had to make some sacrifices.
I made a vow to keep them as far apart as possible.
Oh no, make a vow to stop.
Who unlocked the doors to Broadmoor?
You can't call me a stalker!
We are actually live, guys, for the first time. I need to keep my phone on just in case my girlfriend needs something. I want to shout her out too, just for even being able to have an extra room for me to be able to record and work and do stuff in, so that I can still connect with you guys. I can still put content out, and we can still have our discussions and talk about things. This was going to be a special treat for y'all because, as y'all know, I'm currently in Japan. Netflix Japan has Baby Reindeer on there, so I'm gonna watch the first couple episodes of Baby Reindeer and see how that is. They don't have Black Sails, but I did go ahead and buy season 1 of Black Sails on Amazon Prime. So if you're watching this before my Black Sails episode comes out or after, yes, we're still doing that as well too. But I just wanted to throw in a special treat for y'all, a little surprise, just because of how much time I've been away and how the upload consistency hasn't really been there and stuff like that. I feel bad about it, but I've also been trying to enjoy life a little bit too, because to a fault, I am a super duper workhorse. I mean, I've ruined my eyes just being a workhorse. But I hope all of y'all have been well. I'm excited. If the sound quality, I don't know if I already said it, but the sound quality sounds a little different. It's because I don't have my boomstick, so my mic isn't right up in my face, and I'm recording in her spare room, so my voice is going to be bouncing off the walls a little bit. I hope that's not too distracting. The setup's going to be a little different. There's no books or anything in the back or whatever, but y'all probably really don't care about that. Y'all are here for the commentary, right? Here for discussions, here for that type of vibe, especially on Patreon, because you know y'all are family anyway. So it's not like YouTube when you throw it to the wolves and just whatever happens. So man, let's get into Baby Reindeer. Let's see what it is. Shout out to Patrons. Appreciate and love each and every one of you. All right, let's get to it. Let's get right into this show. I don't know anything about it besides that it's supposed to be like a comedy, like a dark comedy. Baby Reindeer, episode 1. Let's get right into it.
Can I help you?
Oh, we're in the UK. Sounds like.
I would like to report something.
What'd you like to report?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm getting stalked.
Oh, wow. Is that going to be kind of the topic we're talking about here? Look, I'll be transparent with y'all, and I'm sure my girlfriend doesn't mind me sharing this as well, too. A big reason why I am currently here in Japan is because she was being cyber stalked and bullied and harassed and stuff. So, you know, I just wanted to be close to her in this time because there was so much going on there. And I mean, the person who's stalking her has reached out to our families, our relatives, all kind of. It's been a time. So if that's kind of what we're talking about in this, I will have a lot to say depending on how deep this show is going to go with that. I don't know if it's just going to be more on the comedic side of it or really get into some truths behind stalking and how it with your families and your loved ones and things like that. But it's super dangerous. I mean, to the point where my girlfriend's the doors to her house, the locks had been messed with. Where she works, the person was putting up posters and different things around there. Like it was a debacle. My mom's in the States sending messages and stuff to my mother, to her sister, to. It's just been a fiasco. The cops have been involved, but it's. Like I said, there's a lot going on there. A lot.
By a man or a woman?
A woman.
And have you had a sexual relationship with this woman?
No, I haven't. She's a bit older than me.
Age is generally not a factor we consider.
No, of course, I can assure you though, I absolutely haven't.
Are any threatening towards you?
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, let me just open up a random one. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's particular.
Okay, yeah, no. They're being funny with it.
I'm really worried here.
I don't know if I'm taking them serious or not yet.
How long has it been going on for?
6 months, maybe.
6 months? Why'd it take you so long to report it?
Really? That's a true story?
I felt sorry for her. That's the first feeling I felt.
Why?
Patronizing, arrogant feeling sorry for someone you've only just laid eyes on. But I did. I felt sorry for her.
And yeah, my girlfriend used to work at a bar as well too.
Cup of tea?
No thanks.
You have to buy something.
Can't afford something.
Right, not even a cup of tea.
No.
It's on the house.
How about I give you a cup of tea on the house?
Now we're connected. Or they feel a connection to you. It's a dangerous game being a bartender.
I'm a lawyer.
I don't know how serious this show is going to take this, but I feel like there's so much for me to say about just this. As a bartender, I've never have been. My girlfriend used to work as a bartender. which is where she got this stalker from. You're in such a situation because not everybody, but a lot of people, especially overseas where we're at in this community, we're in Japan right now, and there's a lot of sailors and stuff out here away from home, single, or going through rough patches in their marriages. What'll happen is they'll go out at night to these spots and they're looking for a connection or something like that, right? And just like she just had this instantaneous connection with this person, or what she believes it to be. The bartender has to be there every night. They got to work every night. They need to make people feel good and happy, and to an extent, they need to make money too. So they're not encouraging you sometimes, but you know that they're there making sure you're buying drinks and doing stuff there. Some people start having these connections to these people that are not healthy and that they shouldn't be having, and they start trying to do crazy things to them. Given we don't even know her side of the story or nothing yet, I'm just speaking from a personal experience that I have that's currently going on. So who knows how this show is going to go with this, but that's super, just her having that little eye contact moment with him speaks so much, but it's so dangerous in situations, especially, it's dangerous for him too. But when the roles are reversed and men have these connections to women, it's a dicey game. You have to be careful.
Trained in criminal law, moved to England, retrained, opened up my own practice, won several awards. Now a leading advisor to the government.
God doesn't like a bragger, but when you're the go-to for the biggest political minds in the game, you've earned a brag or two.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who, so don't even go there. Fine. Salmon, but you didn't hear that from me.
Wow. You must have amazing dinner parties.
So what else, huh?
She had this incredible laugh, this giddy, slightly disconcerting laugh. Her name was
Martha.
If all of this is true, then why can't you afford a cup of tea?
Love is a drug.
I'd moved to London to fulfill my lifelong dream of becoming a comedian.
Oh, okay.
Working a dead-end job and living rent-free with my ex-girlfriend's mother in a massive house.
Damn.
So I went vegan recently. Had to make some sacrifices. But instead of actual mink, it's a mink stapled to a hat.
Sorry.
It's like waking up one day to find yourself a background artist in a cast of millions.
Damn.
So when someone sees you through the mire of it all, sees you as the person you came here to be, you notice them. You notice them noticing you.
So he had a connection to her as well too.
Every day now, Martha would come in. Each time
He was a star in her eyes.
she always opened the conversation by saying,
I've got to go.
but then would stick around for the entire shift. I always thought it was strange that she painted herself as a busy person, as though she could trick me into thinking she's not spending all of her time hanging around. She always ordered the same drink every time,
Diet Coke, plenty ice.
and I always gave it to her on the house. She never drank her drink.
I'm representing some big clients at the moment.
Instead, she would sit there on autopilot, monologuing breathlessly about people in her life without ever explaining who they were.
I was talking to Steve earlier. I was chatting to Joan. Alan was just on the phone.
Like I knew them already, like I was already a part of her life. And when she wasn't speaking about them, or her law firm, or all the famous people she knew, she would sit there, talking about me.
Got really manly hands, haven't you? Chiseled jawline.
Oh, he liked that.
Everything about her intrigued me. Her endless confidence, her weird turn of phrase, the surprising poetry that slipped through the cracks of her madness.
Now, is it really that, or is it really that he's interested and attracted to her, or is it what he was saying in the beginning, which is this is a person who sees you as who you came here to be when you feel like you're in the back of the audience, right? So they're both kind of already, it's kind of obvious. They're both kind of using each other a little bit, it seems like. But maybe some genuine feelings are going to grow too.
Who says I want to run away?
You're already doing it. Some people run away by packing their bags. Others run away by standing in the same place for too long.
She hit it right on the head. Yeah. You saw him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Woke up a little gravy this morning. Not sure what's come over me.
Then I would look at her in her most vulnerable moments, and I would start to reimagine her past. So I don't know what it was in me, but I started paying her compliments here and there. Your birthday's coming up. Your 21st, is it?
I'm 42.
You're 42? Well, you'd better give Peter Pan his moisturizer back.
Got a silver tongue on you, you do, devil boy.
Using his jokes on her.
What do you say to picnic fun times this weekend? To celebrate?
Sure, I'll come picnic with you.
Oh my! Picnic fun times are my favourite reindeer. Give me a number. We can arrange.
Uh-oh.
Tell you what,
Name the time and the place and I'll get you there. I'll be the one sitting next to the gorgeous brunette.
He'd never give your number out as a bartender.
Who's that then? Oh, you mean me?
I began to love her laugh, obsess with it, do everything I could to eke it out of her. It was casual, it was harmless, it was becoming a joke around the bar.
Oi, Donny. Are you going to introduce us to your girlfriend?
This is the one you've been telling us about. The supermodel.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, so come on, Donny, out with it. When are you two going to shag?
Right in front of her face.
Well, what you waiting for? Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
What? You're not asking? I'm marriage material. Half of everything makes you rich, see? Just bought a penthouse. Furnished. All I need now is for someone to hang my curtains.
Hanger curtains. Something about it sounded vaguely sexual. I hated lowering myself to their level, but I just needed a way out of that painfully awkward situation. I'll hang your curtains!
She's not gonna laugh.
I wanted her to laugh. I wanted her to share in the joke, but she just didn't. I knew then, in that moment, that she'd taken it seriously. Then came her emails. Around 80 a day.
Whoa.
Her address, a random series of numbers and letters like spam, but the writing, exactly like she spoke, unhesitating. There were spelling errors on words much simpler to spell than other words she spelled perfectly. The fact she has an iPhone, even though she didn't when I saw her texting at the bar.
Look what I got, Reindeer.
That's what I was thinking. You're saying sit from iPhone, even though she's showing up with this old ass phone. So what's really going on? And he shouldn't have made that joke.
Ta-da! A wee willy hamper. I don't drink myself, but you're absolutely welcome to pour it on my chest and lick it from me.
She getting aggressive with you, my boy.
You spent quite a lot here.
Well, it's a special birthday this year. My 43rd, no less. And I get to spend it with you.
I thought it was her 42nd.
Look, Martha, I think maybe this isn't such a great idea.
What? No picnic fun times?
No, I don't think so.
Really? Why? I just gone and bought a quilt too. It's extra soft, so I don't get pimples from the grass.
Picnics, that's kind of what lovers do, you know?
You've been talking to her like that.
But what do friends do?
I don't know, a coffee or something?
Coffee's good.
Oh.
Do you know what you're having?
Well, I want the Scotch broth.
You'll find it in the specials, though. Wow, that is some laugh.
Yeah, I get that all the time. Chuckles Buckles, my dad used to call me.
Well, Chuckles Buckles, do you have a volume dial? Can I turn you down a bit?
You'd have to turn me on first.
Are
Are you serious about me? I can take it. Just be honest. Obviously, with the curtains, get my hopes up.
Yes, I'm serious about you.
Oh my God. Wait, as a friend, okay? As a friend.
Friends with benefits.
Just friends.
Can I get you guys anything?
Yeah, I'll have an Americano, please.
Yeah, I'll just have a tap water.
You're not having anything?
I can't afford it.
I'll get it, just...
Can I have a croissant, a flapjack?
Yo!
Perfect, I've got those for you now. Thanks.
What's wrong with her, though?
How did you get my email?
Oh, off your website.
Oh, she didn't even give him the email?
So you're a comedian?
Sort of.
It's not going well.
Well, that's not true, actually,
I
so...
saw some of your comedy videos online. I thought they were
Yeah!
satire.
Sorry, you a critic?
Oh, yeah, she hit a spot.
Listen, Martha, can you promise me you won't tell anyone at the pub about those online videos?
Oh, they don't even know.
You should be proud. You're chasing your dreams.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That is a scare. Oh, it's not scary so much, but like if you're doing something that involves social media and it's something that you don't know if the people that are in your normal day-to-day life will understand, for them to see it in a way, it is kind of like, ugh, you know. Luckily for me, to be embarrassed for me takes a lot. So like I really don't care, but I know there's a lot of people who really don't like anything they do on social media to be seen by people that they love or care about or that are really close to them. So I get it, and maybe it's something he's not too confident in, especially because it's not going too well currently. Too well, like who? What's the metric for if it's doing well? I mean, I guess he's getting booed off stage, so yeah, he's not doing too hot at it. But you know, you got to keep pushing through your dreams and doing something you want to do. And you shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
I didn't realize there's gonna be some... hard.
Hardness can be good though too, no?
I used to think my dreams would lead to happiness, but
They're hard, but you gotta push for it, brother.
now it almost feels like this choice between the two.
Your dream and happiness?
Somebody hurt you. I can tell. You're like a warrior with a chink in the armor, wounding of some kind. Was that a woman? A heartbreak?
No, I'm fine.
That's what a warrior would say. You're bleeding. Deep wounds.
Martha, can you let go of my hand now, please?
Yeah, you might not want to tell Martha.
Names.
Martha, please.
Names.
Martha, please, let go.
Don't you dare!
What? It almost reminds me of this movie, man. It's like a twist or like a spin on the movie. I haven't seen that movie since I was like a little kid, so it's hard to remember. Misery. There's this movie called Misery with like this book writer, but one of the girls is like, yeah, maybe some of y'all know, she's like super like becomes obsessed with the writer, and the writer accidentally like he crashes and ends up at her house or something. Like it's this type of level of what's the word, obsession over somebody.
Is everything all right here?
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, honest.
Can I get you guys anything else, or?
Just the bill.
What way are you walking?
This way.
I'm this way.
Thanks for the brownie.
Oh, Martha. Her actress is a great ass actor because she got me confused as too.
I knew she wasn't a millionaire lawyer, but seeing her madness play out like that left me with this sense of unease.
Yeah, she's probably looking at you.
Who was this woman, and what did she see in me?
Maybe don't go straight home. Yeah. I mean, don't follow her. I wouldn't, but don't go straight home. I like the music choices. I like the setting. The way it's shot. The dialogue is great too. Watch her text you and be like, I see you or something. You'll be thrown off, brother. Be careful now. Don't make me turn down my headphones. Oh. She's already emailing now? Put your phone on silent. Rookie mistake, brother. Watch her be there. Oh.
I sometimes question what would have happened had I not followed her. Just turned around and went home, whether that is where this whole ordeal might have ended.
Probably not.
Maybe some part of me wanted to get caught. Maybe some part of me wanted to see where it all might take me.
Keep that energy up, and please welcome to the stage your next dance, Eden!
She's there.
Bang, yes. All right, cool.
Oh, you're making me feel so awkward, brother.
I know what you're thinking. Venus Williams has let herself go.
That's funny to me. I'm sorry.
Sorry, God, no, I said the wrong name. I said the wrong person. Sorry, it's new material. I'll just grab my notebook out and I'll do it again. Okay, that's just.
I know what you're thinking. Serena Williams has let herself go.
It's still funny that he said Venus, though. But no, they're not.
Okay, cool. That didn't work. Let's move on.
Oh no, there she is.
One laugh. Brilliant. If you could move around the room, that'd be great. Jesus, can't take my mum anywhere, eh?
Aww. In a weird way, it's like almost symbolic of their entire relationship. Like, she's in the crowd of people, and she's the person that's able to give him joy, even though it's eerie and not a little bit, really like has implications of tons and tons of red flags and things that can happen. He's willing to kind of do the back and forth with her because it gives him some joy. So this moment here almost kind of represents what their relationship, to me, what their relationship has been this entire first episode. So I really like the writers doing that. This kind of like encompasses all that for me. I don't know how y'all feel about it. We can comment and talk about it, especially on Patreon. I like that as like a nod to what has been happening between them. So this is probably going to end up being just a great moment for him with her.
You know, I can sing, you know.
Oh, well, people haven't come here for singing, so. No.
Martha.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me.
Nancy Sinatra, what the hell are you doing here?
And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me.
Do you know any Slipknot?
Well, don't make it the butt of all your jokes, though.
A round of applause for Martha, everyone.
I want to take a stab at those lines. Maybe I'm doing too much if I do that, but I feel like those kind of speak to who she is as a person too. But let's keep it trucking. You guys know I just I just love and nerd so hard about any show. I feel like everything is a nod or it gives you a character moment or jewel. Like,
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time. It's like, it's almost like her coming into the bar, and if she was in the back or whatever, and now she's like finally on stage or finally talking to him. Like, it gives me, I'm not wording it exactly right, but it's like she's a person who's been waiting for her chance or opportunity with this person. It's not exactly, but you know how music is. You don't have to be one for one about exactly what's happening. But it's like she's been waiting.
Spend an evening with me.
And she did wait to go out with him, right?
And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me.
And if we go somewhere and there's a chance to go somewhere, I know there's a chance you might not be leaving with me. It almost speaks to like a little bit of maybe some insecurity, or some, if you reverse it, not insecurity, but some wanting to hold you, wanting to keep you to myself. Especially because that season where the show is kind of going to go with this, because he's already trying to make these accusations of her being not aggressive with him, but like stalking him and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I feel that.
A round of applause for Martha, everyone.
I love Martha's character.
Cool.
I like her character so far.
I've always thought that song was really weird, actually. Like, they could have said something really stupid like, and then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like Hitler was misunderstood. So, I went vegan recently. Had to make some sacrifices.
Now you get some laughs out of it. But with her.
Met a new girlfriend. She's a real spring chicken. Come on.
Something about you and that Meek's hat. I don't know. It's like a shine. It's like you shine. She's sweet though too, with her obsessed ass, and he's playing his part in it too.
In hell.
That could be Eric.
You're like Ninja Cat.
Well, it's fun stuff tonight. You totally deserved your win. Much better than that online too. All the props and the gadgets and stuff. It's so funny, Reindeer. You have it in your bones. This comedy lark, don't you?
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank yourself.
I like Martha.
I shouldn't have followed you. I was just...
Oh, no. Don't be silly. I don't begrudge you a peep. Come in for a plate next time. I'll cook you my special dish.
What's your special dish?
Beef curtains.
You're utterly mad, aren't you? Oh.
She's kind of sweet, dude. She's kind of sweet. Not even kind of sweet. She's really sweet.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Teleportation.
I'd want to know what people were thinking, rather than just guessing all the time.
Are you worried people think bad of you or something?
No. I'm worried they don't think about me at all.
And that's why he will keep this going with her.
Mine's weird.
I expect nothing less.
Do you ever, want to unzip people? And climb inside them?
No. Never that.
I wish humans had a chin zip and it would open all the way to their bellies. I just unzip them and tuck myself away.
Like living vicariously through people.
And afterwards, we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two.
You gonna go to the bar? Y'all gonna go to the bar and have a couple drinks?
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like Hitler was misunderstood.
I love you. As a friend, like you said.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Oh, God, I said too much.
I don't really, Martha's, she has her own stuff going on, but brother, you can't be giving, you gotta know when to cut this type of thing off though too. You can't use that person for your own, even if you feel like he said, he felt like some sense of, what you call it for? There's other stuff there too. He's using her as a way to feel good about himself. So you keep people around that like you too long, you end up in these type of situations. No.
Oh my God.
This is a very extreme version of it, but...
Moron gob!
No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that.
I have a sneaky feeling you might be the death of me.
Uh-oh. I knew she was finna do something with that chin.
Whoop.
She just edited herself into all these pictures, cropped her face into them. My very own baby Reindeer. And to watch her have lawyer. And she ain't no lawyer. Deranged lawyer struck. Oh hell. Stalkers can plan to get. Don't be in his house. You know me, I'm ready to be scared.
I sat there for hours taking it all in, piecing together her whole timeline. Her graduate job, how she got fired for inappropriate behavior with the boss, how she started hanging around outside his house, then falsely reporting him to the police for abusing his disabled child. This other time she attacked his mother in the street, a 4.5-year prison sentence.
We are currently dealing with a serious stalker situation ourselves.
I had a convicted stalker stalking me.
She better not be in this house. I like the nod they did there where like they showed the meat cat, right? It's like he looked at it as if he was saying, oh, but this is still the only person who understands like my jokes or sees me. So at this moment I can start trying to nip away some of these things, but I'm still willing to go even deeper in because this is a person who sees me or whatever. So he has his own faults. You know, they're creating their own very not potentially, but going to end in a very toxic, ain't even the word, a catastrophe possibly type of situation. But I am very much enjoying the show. I love the very flawed characters that we have here. And there are a lot of great things about Martha's character that I really, really do enjoy. She's very sweet. Her actress is beautiful. I love her laugh, the way she giggles and chuckles, and how she, you know, she does seem like she wants to care about this person, even though she's got some mental health issues going on as well too. And our main character, or the guy that we're seeing the story through, it's the first struggling comedian and barman Donnie meets a lonely. It's not that he meets a lonely woman, but he's also lonely himself too. So he's tied himself to her. I like the way the show is going. I like how they're letting us form our own opinions about things so much without telling us, oh, you should feel this way about him or this way about her. Because if you just take a second to analyze it, they're showing you he's playing his own role into his own eventual probable demise of continuing to mess with Martha. I enjoyed it. Ready for episode 2. I might watch that right now, but I just need to make sure that you know, because this is the first thing that I've recorded since I've been to my new setup. So I just need to put it on the timeline and make sure everything is smooth, my sound is good, the quality is good, and then we'll probably jump into episode 2. So thank you all for being here. Shout out to all my Patrons. Appreciate and love each and every one of y'all. If you're somebody who's watching this on YouTube and you would like early access to Baby Reindeer, by the time these are hitting YouTube, we have finished the series. All right. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And I'll see y'all in Baby Reindeer episode 2. We are right back for episode 2 of Baby Reindeer. I didn't go anywhere. I just, like I said, I need to make sure that everything was good because this is the first time that I've actually went ahead and recorded a TV show with my new setup at my girlfriend's house. Like I said, I brought everything with me. I carried my computer, which is super fragile. I'm surprised it didn't break. It's all still in one piece, which is crazy to me. New desk. I probably won't ever put anything on these walls. I don't want to do that to my girlfriend's spot. But shout out to her for letting me do this. I love you. I appreciate you. It's a great show. Shout out to you Patreons as well too. I appreciate it and love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for sticking around. So this is for y'all just because you know, I haven't been putting out anything. So I said let's get a quick series done for y'all as well too. So I'll probably put episode 1 and 2 together and that episode 3 of Black Sails, which I'm dying to watch. Like I just need to hear that intro too. Anyways. Episode 2 of Baby Reindeer. Y'all know my thoughts about what I said with episode 1. This will be tied to episode 1, so no need for a super long-winded intro about the things that I enjoyed. You can just hear my conclusion from that one. And let's keep going. I appreciate y'all for even sticking around because ain't been coming out. So thank you. Let's get right back into this Baby Reindeer, which I am loving.
I couldn't believe I had done it. Attempted self-destruction. Was it a moment of madness? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, accepting that.
I went to unfriend her many times, but I always stopped myself. She is ill, misunderstood. There are 2 sides to every story, if you aren't living a life worth living.
See, I think that's the thing that we all do too, is where we talk about the issue with the other person. This or that. Oh, they're this, they're this, they're that. But what about yourself? What you need to take a second to analyze. Why do you want this connection? What is it from this connection that is making you keep it? And with him, it was, you know, he looked over at that the mean cat that he had. It's like she's giving you something that other people aren't in terms of seeing you and stuff like that. That's not healthy. And she's she's not mentally well. So you feeding off that, you really need to analyze yourself as well too, and be like, why are you doing that? Yeah, he should have shut that down. As much issues as Martha has, he has his own things going on as well too. As far as feeling like he needs that from somebody, he needs to really work on that, you know. But I get it. You're struggling. You're trying to become this and be that, and it's the one person who sees you, so you're kind of disregarding some of their faults and some of your own, and letting yourself go into that situation. You gotta have some type of reflection is not the word, but like self-assessment as well too.
Then came the comments on all my photos, some as far back as when I first opened the account. Jealous remarks on photos with my ex-girlfriend Keely, alongside these bizarre captions describing my every move.
She's gonna start editing herself into them photos. You need to take her off, brother. It was... Yeah, brother.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, we've met 6 times now. All you seem to do is crack a bunch of jokes, then leave early. A girl should be insulted, but I hate that it intrigues me. You never tell me about your life. You're not on Facebook. I can't tell if you're genuine or I'm gonna wake up one day inside a true crime podcast.
What do you want to know?
How about you tell me why you always insist on coming here?
Well, lots of reasons. Great atmosphere.
Yes, you can always judge a great bar by how many people are reading the Financial Times. You're so weird.
Am I?
It's fine. I like weird.
I met Terry by signing up to a trans dating website. I changed my name from Donnie to Tony and invented a job and an entire persona as a means of keeping myself disguised.
Yeah, I was like, you don't do no construction.
I never expected to fall in love.
And now you fall in love with somebody that's... Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, and she's beautiful, but you got some stuff going on too.
A therapist who moved to London 6 years ago. And the more we laughed and chatted and wound down the clock until morning, the more and more I fell for her. But then I would think about bumping into someone I knew together, from the pub or from the comedy world, that they could tell somehow that I was dating a trans woman. And I just couldn't move past the of my shame. So when it came to meeting outside, I kept our dates to a dim cocktail bar.
Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, you got stuff going on with you too, dude.
But the more I fell for her, the more I found myself putting it off.
He likes to create his own problems.
There he is, Frankie baby.
Uh-oh.
Martha,
Where were you last night? You need to tell me if you're not working. You know, the one you go through when you walk to the bus from work. All sorts of weird down that way. Junkies and thieves, all kinds. Asians.
Yo, relax.
So who you texting?
Bro, cut it, bro. No. As bad as Martha is, you have to snip this, brother. What's it called? Perpetuating? He's perpetuating by just letting it. Is that the word? Am I saying that right? I think I'm using that word right. Look, I ain't recorded in a while, man. My words, the vocab, not there. All right.
Keely's just an old friend, okay?
Men and women can't be friends.
What? No, Martha, I'm not. Now, will you drop it, please?
Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Reindeer. I'm just not very good with the competition, see? Tends to bring out the worst in me.
How so?
Oh, lots of ways, really. Find myself getting lost on the internet, trying to find out everything about them.
Told y'all, like, we are currently dealing with that, and you can tell the person who is doing the stalking has so much time on their hands to write notes, to write letters, to pull up, to try to find images, to create fake profiles, to make fake profiles of my girlfriend, of me, of our parents, of different things, and like it's like they're just I don't know what it is, and I feel bad for anybody who goes through those type of situations. Like, you have to private everything, you have to stay off social media, you have to really become low key, or these people can find ways to get into everything. Like, you gotta be careful.
Don't worry, Reindeer. I know you're single. You don't sing into a girl's soul like that with a tart on the side. That'd be cruel. I wouldn't abide by that. I'll get you inside.
Stop letting it go on.
Sleep that night for fear of Martha finding out about Terry. What would happen then? I made a vow to keep them as far apart as possible.
Oh no, make a vow to stop.
Would be to keep Terry away from Martha.
Hey, Terry.
What are you doing here? Hundreds just today. Have you read all these?
No, there's not enough time in the day to read all of them.
That's another. If they're gonna go, man, who's writing this? I mean, they said who's writing this, but that's another thing that people that put themselves into these type of situations, maybe not just put themselves into it, but perpetuate it and let it continue on. They do. They'll tell you some bits and pieces of information like, wow, look how crazy this person is that's doing this and this and that. But they don't tell you the role that they played in making that person continue to come after them and do stuff to them and to make that person feel like they need to keep coming after them and keep wanting them and stuff like that. Like, he's had ample time, or there's been plenty of moments where he could cut this off. So to go to his girlfriend in this moment and do this is shiesty on him too. It's shiesty.
I mean, she's clearly unwell.
That's why I think we should lay low for a while.
Why does she call you Donnie?
Oh, she calls me lots of things. Funny bones, nipple head.
Baby reindeer? I'm assuming she's not a lawyer.
No, she can't be. Spends all day sitting in the Heart.
The Heart? The pub in Camden?
Yeah.
What did I say?
The Heart. Is that where you met?
Look at you getting caught up because you can't tell the truth about shit.
There's only one Heart in Camden.
Yeah, but I don't go there anymore.
According to these emails, you were there yesterday.
I wasn't. She's just lying.
See?
What are the police saying to all this?
I ain't went to him.
Oh, I don't think it merits. I mean, it's not that bad.
But bad enough that we need to lay low for a while? Why haven't you reported this?
I don't know. She's just batty.
Nah.
A few random emails. It really isn't all that much.
You like the attention.
Not that much. She's a fantasist who's fabricated an entire identity for herself. Does that not scream alarm bells, Tony?
Yo, what a bar that's fabricated an entire from themselves. Isn't that crazy to you, Tony? As your lover doesn't even know they're calling you by a name you fabricated. Come on, do better. I'm not mad at him. I don't hate his character. I just need him to do better. No one can help you if you don't want to be transparent. You keep going, you keep telling half-truths and things like this, you make situations worse. You just make them worse.
Promise me you'll shut this down, because I'm not hiding from anyone. If you don't, I might have to come to Camden and pay her a visit myself.
I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm walking in my truth.
Each lie and wrong decision somehow bound Martha and Terry closer.
So stop lying.
Punishing me every single time I tried to cower my way out of the situation.
Jeez, nipple. 15 minutes I've been sitting here. You need to tell me when you're running late. At least give me your goddamn phone number so I won't have to worry so much. Come on, you know the drill, nipple. Bit Diet Coke to wet the whistle. I'll be off ski.
£2.50, please.
You never charge me.
I have to.
Can't afford it.
Thought you were a lawyer, no?
What are you being weird for?
No, I'm not. I just think maybe it's time we drew a few boundaries.
You said about the curtains.
I know, and that was a joke. I'm a comedian. I make jokes.
What, so? This has all been a big wind-up, has it? Well, crazy Martha with her big brain. Jokes on her.
No, it's not like that.
You've said a lot to me, Reindeer.
Yeah, please don't cry.
Are you saying you've never had feelings for me, is that it?
No, I'm not saying that. Obviously, I think you're great. It's just...
What is it?
The age gap.
A lie. Another lie.
But there's not that much of an age gap.
By the time I want kids, you know, like a big family, it's gonna matter.
He's driving me crazy.
All it does is take from you.
Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. It looks like your little lie worked. Let her go. For now. 16-year-old. Because you were lying, brother.
Martha flooded my account with email after email detailing periods, tampons, blood clots, reinforcing this image of her fertility. There was no excuse now in her eyes. We were becoming a thing. Every morning now, Martha would arrive exactly 2 hours before the pub opened. Then all day she would trail me around the bar, talking endlessly about our future together, the image of which horrified me almost as much as the name she'd chosen.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry.
Martha, I've got hot plates in my hand. Will you just stop fussing around me, please?
I've got tickets to the semi-final, by the way. Tickets for your competition. Been learning a new duet, too. I'm thinking Kylie and Jason this time.
Oh.
You're coming to the competition?
Absolutely. And I thought after your semi, I could give you a
Don't you go with her.
We need to bar Martha.
What? No chance. That'd be like barring a year's worth of banter.
Well, let's be honest, Donnie. You're nothing without her.
Just hear me out, all right? Gino, can you leave, please?
No. What you can say in front of me, you can say in front of the missus.
Look at all these emails she's been sending me.
Oh, man. Oh, shit, man. That's That is proper nuts.
Now do you get my point?
I don't know. Barring is complicated these days. I mean, unless you got evidence, it can come back on us. How'd she get your email?
It doesn't matter how she got my email. All that matters is she did get it, and now we have all the evidence we need to bar her, right?
There's plenty of evidence here, all right?
Which one is that?
The one where you beg her for.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, looks to me like you've been begging her for. Mate.
You actually sent it. Are you stupid?
It is a joke.
When? Where?
It was incredible, really. Just how quickly things seemed to be falling apart.
Cause you gotta stop it, brother.
Wondering if I could move my semi-final to the other date? Yeah, it's just I have to attend to some family, which means I can't do the current one. Oh man, you're a hero. Thanks, Jace. Can I call you Jace? All right, thanks, Jason. Bye, mate. Bye.
All right, dude. You on?
Oh, wow. You made it.
You know, you'd be pretty damn intolerable if you didn't get irony.
Martha's gonna be there.
Are you drunk already?
Ah, just on love.
Oh, go away.
I'm serious. You should meet her someday.
Yeah. This my for real.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let me just 1 second, yeah.
Yeah, blew my high too, brother. They going hard as in there, right? Bro, that's like 50. Oh, I don't know that. I'm gonna bleep that out the episode. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Should we get a drink? Or...
I think you should maybe slow down a bit.
He can't. He's on coke, baby. On that coke. That Hillary Duck. That Lindsay Lohan. That stuff. That book of sugar.
No, I just, I thought I'd let her down gently by making out that I wanted kids and stuff.
Oh, this gets better and better. Do you want to know what I think? I think you're enjoying this.
Yes.
You know, I Googled her. Why didn't you tell me that she'd been to jail before?
Didn't seem relevant.
See what I mean?
You like it?
Sane person who was getting stalked by a violent ex-convict wouldn't hesitate to go to the police. But not you. To you, she's harmless. To you, she's sympathetic. To you, it's not relevant?
You are the voice of reason. You have just made me feel like somebody has a brain. Thank you.
There's a reason you're keeping her around, and maybe it's not so much who she is, but
what she's doing for you.
What she gives you. Because let's be honest, love is most comforting, isn't it? When it's felt one way.
Why else do you think I'm here?
You're a tremendous liar.
Definitely get a lion.
Come back with me tonight.
Martha's gonna find y'all.
Just don't tell Tony.
Sometimes you create such a web of lies that you almost forget where you started running from in the first place. But here I was, the woman of my dreams before me. Tony the Builder, 4 stops away from a crime.
Oh my god, I'm way drunker than I thought I was.
Annoyingly, just as my sobriety returns.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Keep it down a bit.
You care too much. I don't encourage you, but I really think it might be good for you. When you do your building work, do you put a new set of hands on? You're not very calloused for a builder.
Oh, these are my wanking hands. You ever try wanking with calloused hands?
I was rather looking forward to it. What's it gonna take for you to finally give me a proper kiss?
I thought that they just kids, didn't they? He don't even know what he wants. Or he feels bad about what he's doing. He can go through that door. You gotta figure out what it is you want, who you want to be with, love yourself, your own self-confidence.
Only to realize you're a coward underneath it all.
Yeah, bro.
But when you spend so long swallowing your shame, it is so hard to stop it becoming part of you.
You got some stuff to figure out, brother Martha. Ain't no way she's there.
You filthy I've never taken it up the chufter, but I might make concessions with you.
Please, Martha, I just need to go home.
You got a choice though, boy. Kids or bum fun.
Look, Martha, just go back home.
You're really getting on my nerves.
Get out my way, Martha.
No, I've already given parts of myself away to you. So the least you can do is piece me back together with some bloody justification. Because let me tell you this for size. Men who don't fancy me are either blind or and I don't see you reaching for the banister when you climb the stairs.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Gay, Martha. Jesus.
Then stop pushing me away. I can help you, you know.
Oh, help with what?
The person, the one that hurt you.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He was a man wasn't it?
Was he touched or something as a kid? Is that what he's getting at? Is that why they're like trying to tie in the gay thing and stuff like that? Like,
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah?
maybe so.
I'm gonna turn and walk away, and you're not to follow. Do you understand?
I'm not playing here, Martha.
Yes, you are, Mr. Blobby. Tag.
What the f are you doing?
Tag.
I'm serious, Martha. Get off me. I'm not messing here, all right? Keep your hands to yourself.
You might want to get somewhere where there's some other people around, or she push you in a lake or something.
I'm serious, Martha. Stop right now. Martha, what are you doing?
Tag,
Told you to stop, Martha!
Keep still.
So, him off.
You're beating. I'm making you beat.
Yeah, he's put himself into a web of going on here to the point where Martha feels like she wants to, without consent, stroke his and do all this. Dude, you gotta make some better decisions, brother. You got to. That doesn't justify what she's doing to you now, but you gotta make some better decisions. You gotta learn how. As just an adult, you gotta learn to stop lying to yourself, lying to in different situations. And it seems like they're starting to pull back Martha's starting to pull back the layers of some trauma that he must have went through himself as well too, and maybe that's why he's not comfortable with who he's attracted to, and stuff like that. You know, but like at the end of the day, man, you like who you like. You want to be with who you want to be with, and you can't. I mean, I guess it's easy to say as somebody who's comfortable just being who they are, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who feel like they're not comfortable with their sexuality, and especially whenever it's put into the face of other people or social media or different outlets and things like that. And then even Martha bringing up the thing like you're not gay or something like that, like makes him feel a certain type of way. And if depending on whatever his trauma was, you know, there's something to be said about somebody doing something to you or taking something from you at an age where you're not really matured or able to consent to something. So is it a trauma response? It's trauma response induced, and you don't really know if you might like something or something like that. And maybe somebody made you feel a certain way at too young of an age that now you feel something for that. So huge trigger warning for this. And I'm comfortable talking about this because it's a fitness instructor that I love to death. I love all his content. His name is Sean T. He used to do Insanity. If anybody's heard about the 60-minute Insanity challenges and stuff like that. But the thing that he said was, and super trigger warning involving and things of that nature. So cut out the video, skip ahead, or do whatever you need to do if you need to get out of here. This is a super warning for that. Click out of the video. Even YouTube, I might cut this completely out of YouTube. I do like that the show is touching on that, and touching on these type of people that tell half truths and things like that, and find some type of like they kind of like the that comes with that stuff until it's right in their face and it's too much. Oh, we might do episode 3 as well, and then I might get into Black Sales. But I appreciate and love each and every one of y'all for being here. Shout out to my Patreons. If that message was a little too heavy for you, I'm sorry. I might do episode 3 right now though too. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. If you're watching this and you haven't already seen the show, which I haven't, if you're somebody else watching this along with me, be wary. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in the show, and a lot of people are saying there's a lot of maybe some trigger warning stuff going on, and it seems like we're going to get some like some essay or maybe some type situations going on here with Martha deciding to grope on I forgot Don starting to grope on him and do things to him as he hasn't been able to sever this connection to her. Not saying that gives her the right to touch him inappropriately, but you got to cut some of these connections off with people. Let's hop back into Baby Reindeer. I'm excited. I'm ready. I watched the first 2 episodes twice. Like I said, this is the only show I've watched multiple times just because I'm watching it also with my girlfriend. Back to Baby Reindeer. Let's get it. I know exactly where we left off. He got away from her. Okay, looks like.
I blocked Martha on Facebook and then took some time off from the pub.
It's getting serious.
I hoped that if I disappeared long enough, she might grow bored.
Oh no.
I might be able to forget what happened, but I still felt a grope for days afterwards. And why did I freeze? Why did I just let it happen? It didn't feel human. It never does.
Yeah, it didn't feel human. It never does. Now we're getting into them kind of saying, some of the issues that he has had, which Martha kind of touched on it, and I feel like we kind of talked about it a little bit too. Like, has he been huge trigger warning for anybody who has been or anything in the past? This might not be the episode for you, so I hope I'm just reiterating that enough. If the subject matter is too heavy for you, please skip ahead, or please go. Don't watch the video. YouTube included. I mean, I'm really speaking to my Patreons because I don't know when this is going to come out on YouTube, but YouTube as well, man. If you're somebody who just stumbled onto this video, because I know that happens every once in a while, this is not the video for you. What I was saying is, if you're sensitive to that, or if you can be possibly triggered by that, you know, he's kind of alluding to maybe he was or something before, and it seems like, you know, because he has this attraction to, you know, they brought up the thing about being gay, and then he's I don't even know the proper term to call somebody who he's interested in people who identify as different things, right? Sorry, I don't know all the lingo to go into it. So maybe I can get some education on that. But I don't know how to word it in a way that might not seem offensive, because everything seems to offend people, and I don't want to offend anybody. He's attracted to people who don't identify technically as male, who may have been born as male, right? So that kind of leads into that maybe he's gay or queer, stuff like that. And is that something that happened to him? Was he assaulted by a man or something like that? Because he's saying here, it never feels okay. And that's another thing for people who are, you have this, well, not all the time, you know, but you can sometimes have this out of body experience. And I feel okay talking about this because I am, you know, I have my mental health credentials, and I've spoken with a lot of people. I've been trained for this type of stuff. So, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing. I'm just saying, like, if anybody's asking, who are you to speak about this? So you do have this moment of out of body experience where this thing is happening to you, and it's almost like you're watching yourself go through the motions, and you just freeze. You don't specifically know what to do. So appreciate the show for touching on that in the way that it did. Who's texting me? We're gonna mute my phone because ain't no way. Let's get back to it.
Oh, you're up late.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
I hope you don't feel like you can't bring people back here just because you used to date my daughter.
I like her accent.
No, it's not that. It's just, she ditched me on the way home.
What a scumbag. Honestly, Donnie, you're better off without someone like that.
Yeah, you definitely are. You alone. She's got the perfect mustache.
And so I headed round to Terry's, determined to do something which felt more reckless than any of my behavior so far.
Oh, no.
I was going to tell her the truth.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Oh, I made delivery.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Some truth.
What the hell, Tony?
Look, I know I'm not a delivery man, but I am delivering something.
The truth.
An apology.
You cheesy prick.
She didn't close the door. Go inside.
Does that mean I can come up?
Yes. Now, what if he was a vampire? You just let him in your house. You just invited him in.
You have 3 minutes.
My name's not Tony.
I knew it. What's your real name?
It's Donnie.
Oh, so you can be honest with your stalker, but not with me. I mean, is anything you told me true? Your ballsy building job, for one? Why lie?
Scared of himself.
I just felt vulnerable, I guess. It just helped me ease into it, you know, pretending to be someone else. Someone, I don't know, manly.
That's like the craziest I've ever heard. You're sick, you know that?
A little off.
So go on, where do you work? Which pub?
The Heart in Camden.
What do you do?
I just told you what I did.
Nobody wants to work at a bar. What's the plan, the big picture? Where do you want to be in 10 years' time?
A comedian.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure this is a right laugh. Is that it? Doing all of this for a bit of material?
What? No, Terry, I'd never do that.
Well, technically, it's some material now.
I don't believe anything you say. Time's up. Get the f out my house.
Hey, it's better than lying.
Donnie!
Maybe the being true will, you know, make it be a little easier for him to be, you know, comfortable in his own skin.
There he is!
Who've you got this week then? Any new recruits?
Oh, yes, this is Bo. Bo is a painter by trade.
I've always loved that name.
This is Sheila, but oh, God, sorry, I've forgotten what it is you do.
Oh, my
I'm a lawyer.
Lord. Dude, it's too much, girl. It's too much.
When I first came to London, I moved with my then girlfriend Keely,
Oh, she's beautiful.
while we tried to find a place to build a life together. But an intended stopgap of 2 weeks turned into 6 months, turned into 1 year, turned into her calling me an emotionless prick and moving back out before I could manage an. So then, in an irony I couldn't quite believe, I found myself married to her mother. Shortly after Keely moved out, Liz's eldest son died in an abseiling accident, which was about as intense a way into a new living situation as could be.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? I mean, I
Yeah.
Okay.
The comedy is hilarious, but like it is dark. Like what?
3 minutes.
Bro, just dim. No. And him. Yo, nah. No, brother.
Question whether the timing of Liz's son's passing led her to see me as an extension of him.
Yeah.
I got this. Found it in the loft.
Oh no, I couldn't.
He dressed well.
He did, but honestly, I couldn't. It wouldn't feel right.
Why don't I leave this with you when you can think it through?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you cannot accept this coat.
To be shacked up with the twice-divorced grieving mother of my ex-girlfriend.
That's a sentence.
She had the kind of boundless positivity reserved only for those fighting the most unspeakable circumstances. Therefore, when Keely found out about my plans to stay, she let me, on one condition, that I never bring chaos to her mother's door.
Off. And here the we are.
My old man used to say, I'm a full-time drunk without touching a drop.
Oh, I know that feeling. She's good. I like her.
No.
I think we should maybe wrap up.
A Diet Coke, please.
You'll be bouncing off the walls with all that caffeine.
Hopefully. Might need a bit of help bouncing, mind.
I'm your fire, your desire.
I need a decent night's sleep, you know?
I could stay here.
Oh, you'd be so welcome. This is an old lodging house. There's plenty of rooms to spare.
I actually think it's best if Martha doesn't stay tonight.
Her name's Sheila. Oh my God, you're supposed to be the sober one.
No.
I can trust you to stay quiet for young Donnie here.
Oh, absolutely. I'll bite my lip if I think of making any noise.
Well, great. Well, that's settled then. I'll pad you out of bed. Donnie, why don't you make Sheila a nice cup of tea for beddies?
Hell no, she gotta go. Martha, you gotta get the out of here.
Right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm staying the night.
No.
Now my new friend Liz has fastened me up a bed.
He's not your friend, and you're not staying.
Don't get stuffy with me. You're lucky I'm still interested after you pissed off from the pub and blocked me on Facebook.
I'm not talking about this. If you continue this any longer, I'll call the police.
Good. There you go.
You wouldn't dare. I'm a lawyer. I've got certain standards to live up to. Don't want the police making waffles out of nothing.
Then leave. Stay away from this cooking class, stay away from Liz, and stay away from this house.
There you go.
Is that clear?
It's too late, but put that foot down.
All right.
Call him.
What's it gonna...
That's right. Get your ass out. Get the on. Sorry, Martha. He led you on. Get the on. No, ma'am. Yeah, make sure she go home. Lock your door, brother. No. No.
I spent all night panicking, thinking of all the things Martha could do now she knew where I lived.
Yeah, a lot.
Hound me in the corridors of my home. I should have gone to the police, but I decided to speak to her first.
No.
That if she ever came to the house again, there would be absolutely no going back.
She's not there.
But she never showed. She knew it was my first shift back. Was that all it took to remove her from my life? One threat about calling the police?
No. We got way too many episodes for that.
Oh shit.
She's gonna be right beside you. Just waiting outside this house? Oh, hell no.
I'll get this. I told you not to come here.
Well, I don't think you have any say in the matter.
Oh, hell.
What you?
It couldn't get any worse.
My family home.
No, it's just, I didn't know you had plans to be down.
Yeah, I told my mum not to tell you because I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
How long are you staying for?
Well, as long as I bloody like.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, well, this is serious. Your girlfriend is a psycho. She keeps contacting me on Facebook. She will not leave me alone.
And this is another thing me and my girlfriend... Bro.
I mean, can you talk to her?
She's not my girlfriend, so...
Okay, well, who is she then? You need to sort this out, Donnie.
Why is it on me to sort? I don't have anything to do with it.
Yes.
You would have done something to bring this on.
Here we go, blame me like you always do.
Yeah, I do.
No, is it true?
Drama. Anything to take you away from the stasis that is your own life.
Wow, it's great to see you putting that psychology postgrad to good use after all this time.
It's funny cause...
See, there was me thinking you were wasting it working in a flower shop.
Ooh.
If she keeps pestering me, I'm gonna tell my mum. And then you'll be out of here before you can say mate's rates.
Go to the police.
I would leave first thing in the morning, and she would be there.
I love you, nipple.
Think of me at work today.
Then I would come back, sometimes as late as 11 or 12 at night, and she would still be there.
How was your shift, Reindeer?
What?
She never approached me, she never came to the house again. She avoided Liz whenever she passed. It was all catcalls and snatched glimpses, as she devoted 15, 16-hour days to a fleeting encounter.
Tell us a joke, funny bones.
But soon, as time wore on and the temperature dropped, I noticed a change in Martha as she descended into this staring.
Cause you need to do something, brother.
Martha, are you okay? And it all just came back to those same feelings of empathy which got...
No! You better not have sex with this woman.
Jesus Christ, Martha, how long you been sitting out here for?
Don't get close to her. Let me turn down my volume, bro. You got me a little scared. I'm sorry, it's just not supposed to be funny. She's sick, dude. She needs help.
I'm gonna take you back to yours, okay? My landlady has a car and I'll drive you.
Oh no. This her house? Get out of her house. Get out. Go.
Sit down. I'm gonna make you a cup of tea.
Go home. Come on. She finna be naked or something when you come back, brother. The IQ is not there. Yeah, I would have been scared. Like, I'm way too scary for that. Come on.
Yeah. So.
Donnie.
Martha, you have to stop hanging around that bus stop on my road.
That's okay, that's true. I'm with you, brother.
Why?
Because you're only there because my house is 30 yards away.
You live next door to my friend.
Then why are you there and not next door to your friends? Martha, please, don't do this. My home in London means a great deal to me and I can't afford to be anywhere else.
Why he's crying?
Why are you crying, Nipple?
No, I'm not crying, I just...
What's wrong? Tell me.
You, Martha, you're what's wrong.
No.
What can I do to help the Reindeer? What?
It's more than her.
What do you need?
Space.
Space. From us?
Oh, what are you talking about? There is no us. I can say anything to you, can't I? And you'll just pick and choose the bits you want to hear. Look at you, staring at me like...
Like what?
You believe it, don't you?
What is he doing?
Martha, I'm breaking up with you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Oh no. Oh no.
No,
Stop us.
no, don't do that, Martha. Don't do that. Okay, don't just listen to me. Okay, listen. Don't think of this as something you lost. Think of it as something you gained. If you stop now and never contact me again, then it's almost been perfect, hasn't it? This fairy tale to look back on. But for it to remain a fairy tale, you now need to respect the boundaries of the breakup.
A clean break.
I mean, you wouldn't want to spoil that fairy tale ending, would you?
That sounds good in theory.
I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't do nothing to harm what we had.
She gonna let you leave? Just leave? That is sad though, cause she's... Her mind is, you know... So I do feel bad for Martha. Leave it alone. No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. Thank you.
Okay, guys, all right, listen up. Welcome to the semi-finals. You each have 5 minutes. The red light will flash 15 seconds.
I was like, no, she's not. Like, I have to watch I have to keep watching Baby Reindeer because my girlfriend's gonna want to watch episodes and she's not gonna want to stop. So I need to push. I need to try and get as far as I can.
And if you go over your allotted time, you will be disqualified. Now, Glenda here is your compere.
What's up, guys?
So any requests, specific introductions, she's your man. Good luck, everyone.
But getting to the final might be enough to drag me out the hell of the past few years. And with Martha gone, it really felt like there was nothing in my way. That was until...
Terry! What the hell?
Warm welcome.
No, it's just that I haven't seen you for weeks. What are you doing here?
Coming to see the show.
You can't be serious.
Deadly. I thought if anything's gonna give me closure, it's seeing you fail spectacularly in front of hundreds of people.
Oh.
Will 20 do? And sorry, these are...
Oh, my friends. They're here to stop me sliding into a familiar pattern of shame-based behavior with horrible men.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Well, if I wasn't nervous before, I am now.
Good. We're very hard to please.
Come on, bro. I need to open doors.
Yeah, sorry. I'll be right up, okay? I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah.
What you looking around like that for? I'll be up.
Sorry, I don't know why I opted to stay. I'm gonna go too. Enjoy the show.
You want an introduction?
Oh, yeah. Can you introduce me as a little bit mad? I just think it might help set up the audience for something a little bit different.
Sure. You're next.
Come on, Donnie.
Your next act is me. He's been stalking about backstage, freaking us all out.
That's too much.
So, we're going to have to lock up your daughters
That makes me sound like a...
and leave.
Yo, lock up your daughters is crazy right now. Hold on, I just gotta make sure we good. Lock up your daughters is the weirdest. You feel me? I would never want somebody to say lock up your daughters when introducing me.
So, you're going to have to lock up your daughters. Donnie, Don!
All right, yeah. Leave those doors unlocked. That's not a joke. It's just, I'm not after your daughters. That makes me sound like, I'm not a... I've always found that phrase really weird, actually. Lock up your daughters, like they run around locking up all the women in town instead of dealing with the one. I mean, talk about counterproductive.
I mean, facts, but not funny.
Serial. Or something, you know, with a...
Donnie, stop. Why is the cringe so strong?
So, yeah, not after your daughters. Just want to make that clear up top. I'm from Scotland originally, so it's your pastries I'm after. I know I don't sound Scottish, but if you need any more proof, just look at the state of me. I've just turned 16.
There you go. Let's get some love.
Let's do some jokes. Yeah, let's do some prop stuff. All right.
Especially for you.
No.
I wanna let you know what I was going through.
No.
Thanks for that. Moving on.
I miss you.
I miss you too, random stranger.
I'm not a random stranger. I'm your ex. Don't be so cruel. Who's that girl you were talking about just then? Is that Keely? From your Facebook?
Whoa, Martha.
No, it's a little thing called fiction, actually. Just so you know, when you watch Game of Thrones, those aren't real dragons. You do realize that.
I don't know why they're all laughing. You're absolutely...
Just to give you some context, ladies and gentlemen, this is Martha. Say hello to Martha.
Don't you dare say that to me! I'm a paying customer! How dare you insinuate mixed intentions? You apologise to me right now!
Who unlocked the doors to Broadmoor?
You can't call me a stalker! Well, you're the one creeping around my house at night, peering in through my windows, sending me emails, begging for my...
I genuinely have no idea what she's talking
Yes,
about.
you do! I'll show them! He does know what I'm talking
Sorry, look,
about.
can we get her out, please?
Look.
Someone?
There.
I don't know what that is. Look, sorry, can we get her out, please? Yep.
This show was doing... There's very few shows... and I hate that I broke the tension, but you know, reaction, right? There's very few shows that make you feel so invested that you're really just like I really was stuck. Yeah, very few shows that really give you that moment that's just like, oh, like this is awful. Like it's... So, I mean, Baby Reindeer right now for me is amazing.
Can't take my mom anywhere.
Nah, that ain't working this time. I'm sorry, that's not supposed to be funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, Donnie, do that. Do that. Oh no. Please just be Terry. Please be Terry.
Terry, get in, quick.
Was that Martha?
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I know. We need to get out of here.
I want to meet her.
You're not serious?
What?
I am. Think about it. I'm a therapist. I can get through to her.
Think about it. She's insane. There's no getting through to her.
Oh, it's Martha. That's Martha, because she saw you.
Fine.
Oh my god, this show's getting ridiculous right now.
I'm scared of a middle-aged woman.
Well, if you find that...
What? I'm scared. I'm sorry. This show is amazing. Where were you? Was someone just there?
She's terrified.
Do you think she saw us?
I hope not.
No.
I'm nervous for y'all. It's such a weird stuff going on, because in this moment he gets to get closer to Terry again, and Terry wants to meet Martha, and Martha's it's like misery. She's almost turned into Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers when she's coming in dark rooms, and her actress is amazing. The different, not tones, but different emotions she's able to hit and do all this. I don't know what the casting process for her was, but she is amazing. She is so lovely, even though she's having to be extremely over the top. This is one of my favorite characters that I've got to watch in the shows that we've reacted to so far. I'm really loving her.
I didn't really plan on being here with you.
Look, just give me one more chance, please.
Look, it's not about me giving you another chance. I don't really want to be seen with a comedian from the show.
Always sit on the table behind me and talk to me over your shoulder if you'd like.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, you shouldn't have said it like that, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that gig was brutal.
Yeah. It was going so well, too. I really would have fancied your chances had she not interrupted.
So what made you stick around?
Seeing you struggle up top, I just wanted to come on stage, give you a hug, and tell you to get a real job. You changed your profile on the website, and I don't know. I thought that was maybe worth something.
He's trying to be himself, which is admirable.
Do you ever think that you'd be able to see past what I did?
No, probably not.
But move forward, maybe so.
It'll be the baseline for every single argument we have from now on.
I like Terry.
I win, essentially, for the rest of time.
I think I can live with that.
Who's the skank?
Oh. Leaf.
You must be Martha. I've heard so much about you.
I've heard all about you.
All right, calm down, Martha.
Who's the
Teresa. Her name is Teresa.
Come on, Donnie. I think Martha's gonna need a little bit more information than that.
Listen, Terry, I get why you're doing this, but now is not the right time.
Oh, sit down. It's exactly the right time.
Don't you touch him!
Martha,
I
seriously.
swear to God, you lay another finger on him, I'm gonna wipe that lip from you, mark my words. Acting like I've got no right to be here, but she's got no right to be in my country!
Oh.
It's all right, mate. I've got this. Don't worry.
No, you don't.
Why don't you just tell her that you're on a date with me and she needs to off?
Yeah. Donnie.
Whore.
Donnie.
You ugly! You look like a man!
Right, get the hell here, Martha! You're insane!
Well, that isn't true!
Shut your mouth and listen to me!
You stay away from me. Do you hear? I will see to your grave. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
I understand.
Look at the on my life.
Go to the police. Go to the police. Rip Terry my hair out. That's a episode. That is a episode. You have everything that you could possibly want out of a show like this in this episode. This is a top 5 episode. This has everything that you will want. It has the conflict. It has great acting. It has laughable moments. It has dark moments. It has emotional, connective moments. It has the moments that make you be like, what the just jaw-dropping. Oh, it has everything that you would want from a show like this. It has it all. Episode 3 is beyond chef's kiss. There's moments where this doesn't happen all the time. I mean, as a reactor, you're always pretty much aware of your camera and, you know, having to come back and talk back and forth to it. There's only ever so often where you are just, whoa, like you're there in the moment. And I feel like that is the ultimate nod that you can give to the people who are writing these shows and directing and doing all this stuff, where you really just are there. And during some of those scenes with Martha's character flipping out, her actress flipping out, I was in the audience. I was, yo, what the is this woman in here doing? Like, she really going? Like, what the like? I loved it. 12 out of 10 episode. Amazing. Like, I didn't want it to end, honestly. I know we love to have wrap-ups and discussions afterwards about certain things, But this is one of those episodes, I don't know if there's enough words for me to say to speak about how much I really loved this episode, loved the emotional moments, just loved, there wasn't a wasted second. Like, this was spectacular. So I appreciate you all for watching. If this is coming out on YouTube, it's probably in the end of a pack. So, because I'll probably put episode 1, 2, and 3 out first before the carry on. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just know we are finished with the show on Patreon. If you would like early access to that, or you want to watch the complete series with me, link in the description, link in the comment section, full reaction, full screen for Baby Reindeer. You can watch it there with me. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. that was fantastic.